What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day as always. Today's video is going to be going over the SCX10s. We're going to be going over must-have mods for your rig. So I've gone ahead and got down the modified SCX10. This one actually has a custom body that's painted to match my JKU exactly. I'll put a little picture up here on screen so you guys can see the comparison. But let's go ahead and remove the body and show you guys some mods you should be doing. For starters, the absolute worst part on one of these things is the pan hard mount. So this basically is what keeps your front axle centered underneath of the rig. Now, it works the same as in real life. If you break your track bar, gives your body way to move around. Steering's not very good, pretty much eliminates steering. These things break all the time. They snap right in there, leading you to have no steering and basically don't have a rig for the next however long until you get another one. Now, this specific one is actually off of Amazon, super cheap, and I will link it down below in the description for you guys. I think it's like $9 and it alleviates that problem altogether. Pretty hard to break a piece of metal like that, especially with the small forces that this will actually be taking. Next up is also some metal shock mounts. So same thing as this basically. They break and they're made out of actually the same exact material as the pan hard mount is. So they just really don't have enough strength to support it, especially if you're dropping it off of rocks and they bottom out. All that force is hitting this bolt or the bottom bolt, depending on whether it's upside down or landing on its wheels. So with all that force, it's really not that much plastic to break through, causing those to fail as well. If these fail, you're out of luck. You basically got to go ahead and wait until you can get some new ones. I'll link these ones down below in the description as well. These are very nice because they have a few different mounting options, so you can actually move them around, get a little bit better angle on there, get a little bit more travel out of your shocks. The next mod actually applies if you're running The next mod actually applies if you're running the factory body. You can literally trim the roof and have a cage JKU or JLU style setup. Looks 10 times better, totally changes the look of the rig, and it's free. For a little comparison, this is what it looks like normally. This is what it looks like afterwards, and this is a completely free mod. Literally, you can also cut off the fenders. Looks 10 times better. I'll go ahead and actually swap the bodies and give you guys a comparison side by side. This is a perfectly not chopped up body. Still has its fenders, still has its roof. And here's the setup afterwards. As you can see, much wider stance, looks 10 times better from that aspect. Up top looks much better, basically just the cage and interior. And I actually went ahead and made a custom sunshade for this, just like the real Jeep has. Turned out really cool, actually. And lastly would be some metal bumpers. I would definitely recommend upgrading these. They're just so much stronger and they last a lot longer when you're rolling it down rocks or if you flip the rig upside down a few times. Definitely worth the couple dollar investment. These are just some Amazon bumpers. They look great and they work great.